Oh, hey there, people. How the frig are you now? It's Sunday afternoon. Got my arse out of bed. It's about almost 5 o'clock. Alarm's gonna go off any second now, but nothing I can do because the phone's upstairs and I'm downstairs. And welcome to my vlog. So today is what I like to call my third last weekend night shift. Oh, that was a failed open egg. Because I gotta work one more bank of nights after this bank, and then I'm on, then I go back to days. So, even though it sucks, push through the pain, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Gotta keep reminding myself that. Despite all the suck, there is some good that will come out of it. Alrighty, I just brought my water and coffee upstairs. Egg is almost done cooking. I don't know, I've watched a couple people make scrambled eggs before. Some people make them runny. Like, ew. I like my scrambled eggs to be scrambled, but I don't like them to be soupy. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But I think scrambled eggs should be of a good consistency. And to me, that is a good consistency. Now I just wait for this air fryer to finish. Still got 2 minutes left. Then it's time to drop some breakfast in my face. Oh man, so happy this is my third last night 12-hour shift. I'm excited to have a normal life. And it's like my friend asked me, she goes, wow, you're going back to days, like Monday to Friday. And I'm like, yeah. If you haven't had a Monday to Friday since, when was the last time you had a Monday to Friday? I told her like 2004. Like when I started working at Onterra, back in 2002, I worked from 2002 to 2004, 8 to 4. And then the boss was like, you know what, you need to go on night shifts. We need to start. They started revolving me into night shifts. Before they had statics, and then they started doing the night shifts. And it was interesting because, to say the least, like I worked at Walmart and I would work like 5 to 10 or the 2 to 10 shift or whatever the case may be. So I was accustomed to working nights, but not past 10. So at Onterra, they had you work in the 4 to midnight shift. And then I started doing the 4 to midnight. Once the union came in and we got unionized, they stacked up our shifts. So instead of doing flip-flops, and instead of always working 8 straight, and then just tallying it up as fine, we ended up working static. So the boss had to figure out a way how to set up a schedule where they had people working the weekends, and I ended up getting one of the shifts where I worked Saturday to Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday was my weekend. Which, you know what? It didn't bother me at the time. It bothered my ex a lot. She hated it because I was never home. But over time, it worked out. And then I got Monday to Friday nights. And that was a great shift. It was great because it was busy enough, but not too busy. And he got to sleep in during the day and go out at night. I don't know, I liked it. That's probably why she hated it. Hate everything he likes. But I got this job here, and like I said, I didn't get a Monday to Friday. Like the first 5 months I got it, but then I was right on the night rotation. So it's been a good hot minute since I've had a 9 to 5 job. It's probably gonna take me a good hot minute to figure out how to use one. As in, how to actually enjoy a weekend properly. So be patient. Well, I had my breakfast, lunch, supper, whatever the heck we're calling that. And now it is time to saddle up and get ready. Oh man, stretch is good. Stretch! To go to work. I had a bottle of juice on me yesterday. I'm hoping I threw it in my coat. I'm gonna go fire up the truck, let it warm up a bit. I don't even know what the temperature is out right now. Probably not the greatest, but we'll have a look-see.
Currently in North Bay, it's -2 and cloudy.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Tonight is -3 and cloudy.
Oh, that's not too bad either. -2, -3. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Alright, my e-juice is in my coat pocket. Man, I wish I had one of those modern cars like my buddy. Well, I do have a modern car, but my buddy, on his, mind you, it's an Infiniti G30 something. He can start his car from his cell phone. He can remote lock his car from his cell phone. That's a pretty cool feature to have. And all this talk of cell phone just reminded me that I don't have my cell phone in my pocket. Kind of sort of need that. Comes in handy on these long and boring ass shifts. So like I said, I'm gonna head over to the grocery store, get some more snacks for tonight. Second out of fourth 12-hour shift, boys. Next time I'm on nights, I might opt in to grab my computer and come home with it and work from the house instead of working from the office, just to make things easier. I'm really questioning if I'm going to get to keep my parking spot at work because looks like the plow guys aren't plowing it, and that's kind of upsetting. Like where I work, we don't have our own parking spots, eh? You either pay for parking or park on the side of the road or find a spot to put your vehicle. You can't just park at work. There's no parking lot, so it kind of really sucks. This is the first place I've ever worked at where they never thought of the employees and where they're gonna put their vehicles. But they have one hell of a killer bike rack system outside, so that's a thing. Holy, you guys want to see something crazy? Look at the icicles coming off my house. Sweet Jesus Murphy. Winter just started and they're practically touching the ground. I'm gonna have to deal with those. Oh crap. I left the studio lights on. We're gonna have to deal with that problem. I'm about to run in the house and grab my laptop, and then I remembered I just left it at work because I'm the only one in the office all week, so who cares, right? So one thing I hate about this time of year is because you go from hot to cold to hot to cold to hot to cold, your freaking nose gets so runny and snotty and there's no way around it. It sucks. I'm so stoked to have a normal life. It's gonna be interesting. And stuff and junk and things. And after that happens, then we push on through to April and see how the new Bill 47 reform is gonna cock over the program. See how well Uncle Dougie is gonna make life hard again. So right now life is pretty good. And I hate the fact that it's pretty good because of some currency invented by man makes it that way. That bothers me. I hate that some dickhead invented a system that can either make or break you and either A, cause super amounts of stress to the point where you get sick, or B, gives you some relentless control of power because you have this useless piece of paper. And the problem is with money, is its value is only that of what people make it, right? Like, if one day shit were to hit the fan and the value of the dollar bill were to drop drastically, then that would be the case. The value of the dollar bill would drop drastically and it'd be worthless. So what do? Continue to rely on all that money? I don't know. I think it's just ridiculous that we consider money as a success factor. I prefer to consider knowledge as a success factor, but last time I checked, being super smart doesn't keep the electricity on in the house. Unless you're like Tony Stark and you build an arc reactor, then, well, shit, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, but here in Ontario, they have laws against generating your own power so they can keep the monopoly government rant for the time being, and it's pretty dicked. Heaven forbid you create your own power, because you're still going to pay a delivery charge for power that you're not using. Oh, Ontario, there's no place like home, eh? Alright, onward to Freshco. Let's get over there. Go and scoop up some noms for work. Oh, I bet you the two guys that I'm relieving tonight are getting excited, because after this shift they get to go on a 3-day off and they're on nights. They're going to be replacing our team, and I get 4 days off. Yay, 4 days off. Okay, I'm going to run inside, grab my shit. Where the hell's my, there it is. Grab my shit, and then I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alright, peace. Alright, hey, did you guys hear about Xbox? You know, besides the fact that it's a console and it's meant for kids. I'm kidding, take it easy. But seriously, it is. Yeah, apparently they're going to be releasing a version that is more up my alley. Discless. Yeah, they're going to take the DVD or CD or Blu-ray or whatever the hell kind of player they got in it, and they're going to ditch it in favor for a larger hard drive and all downloadable content. Apparently it's going to be a $200 system. I still won't buy one, mind you, but that's kind of cool. Their whole reason for this is because Microsoft and Sony really want to get away from hard copy. And what I mean by that is they don't want to be selling DVDs and Blu-rays anymore. They want to try and release reduce their nonsense and go away like how Steam is, where you literally pay, you know, top dollar for data, if you will. I remember when Steam games used to be like cheaper than going to EB Games and buying the game outright. I miss those days. Now it's like, oh, you want Far Cry 5? Oh, it's $59.99. Or you can go to, you know, buy the disc copy of it at EB Games for $59.99. I thought the whole idea for digital download was to reduce the cost of manufacturing so that they didn't have to like order Blu-rays or DVDs and didn't have to waste the production time of printing out the DVDs and making hard copy manuals and all that other nonsense. Nope, apparently that's not the case. Used to be, not anymore. Like the whole concept behind digital download before was get the game cheaper without all the clutter. Now digital download is Be convenient. Don't leave your house. Stay home. Veg. Download video games from the comfort of your couch. Now apparently this new Xbox though is going to have the specs of the Xbox One S. They'll probably make a One X version. But I think they're mainly testing the waters to see how well it sells. Because come Xbox 720 or whatever the heck they call the next one, the Xbox 2 or Xbox Infinity, whatever the case may be, when they make their next gen console and PS5, or if Sony keeps going with that, they want to get away from hard copy games and, like I said, go digital download just to reduce the overall carbon footprint on the planet and stuff like that. And that way there, when a game comes out for your console, you don't have to wait for your local vendor to have it in the market. You can just go and buy it. But a lot of people do that right now. And that's what they're noticing is a dwindling trend on people going out to, like, say, Walmart and buying a hard copy of a game versus just going on the store, ordering it, and then installing it when it's ready. Like, for instance, Red Dead Redemption, when it came out, you could download the preloader and have it pretty much installed before launch day, so that the moment the clock hit 0 on launch day, you could just hit play and play the damn game. I still have yet to buy Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know if I want to wait for it to come out on PC, because you know it's coming. Rockstar is literally doing the same shit they did with GTA 5. Let it sit on console for a bit, get online on console going for a bit, roll that for about a year and a half, and then boom, PC. Then everybody runs out and buys it for PC instead, so that it looks better, and so on and so forth. Like, that's what happened with GTA 5. Started on PS3 and then it moved to next gen console. And when they moved to the next gen console, they could have moved to the PC right then and there, but no. Let's get some sales on next gen first, and then we'll move it to PC. Yeah, and then we'll do that. Like, holy. And that's why GTA 5 is still the #1 most grossing title on the planet. It's because of that marketing strategy, and you guarantee they're going to do the same with Red Dead. Because why the frig not? Capitalize on those profits, boys. I think I'll just wait for it to come out on PC. I'm having too much fun with COD, and apparently Battlefield's fixed now, or Battlefield, the PUBG's fixed. Anyway, people, I'm almost at work, so I'm gonna go put in my 12 hours of loneliness, and then I'll come out and talk to this camera later. All right? All right. Peace. We're done. Back-to-back 12-hour shifts are done. Let's go home. Oh man, thank God that's over. A little bit of lookups tonight because I noticed that Staples and for some reason Best Buy prematurely launched their Black Friday flyers. So I was like, oh, maybe there's some deals on TELUS stuff. So far, the only thing I can find on TELUS is on Best Buy. And the reason why I'm using TELUS is because right now they're classified as the best damn network in Canada due to the coverage, because they use bell towers, but they have a better speed because of the technology they use. And the only thing they have to offer for a cell phone is iPhones, which shocks me. Like, why would you have deals on iPhones? Normally, iPhones are the most expensive phones on the market, right? Like, if you can get an iPhone for 50 bucks off, that's a good deal. That's Apple literally giving you the best they can possibly do without hurting their profits too much. And they're willing to give the iPhone X or some other iPhone, the XR, which I didn't look into. I don't even know what the hell that is. I know the XS is like the big daddy cool, and they got the XS Max, which is like the bigger daddy cool. But I think the XR is probably their like budget level phone of the X, or it could be like the XS, but I don't know. I haven't looked in. I don't really care. It's an iPhone. I was kind of hoping to see a Pixel deal, get the Pixel 3, even though it's pretty much a brand new phone. It just came out. I was hoping to see that thing going for dirt cheap. Google trying to push their product just to punch Apple in the electronic titties. But no.
No, that is not the case. Because I'd really like to. I want to stick with Google, with Android, because I use so many Google Android-based services. So much fun driving in the winter when you can't see the lane dividers and you got to play the game of whose lane is it anyway? It's like whose line is it anyway, but there's no improv. Well, there is improv. You basically improv on your driving. But I'm pretty delirious. I'm really tired. But I'm just happy I don't have to go back into the office till 11 p.m. tonight. I only have 2 more of these 12-hour shifts to go. And then I'm freaking done for life. You know, until I lose this job and get my next job and they have me working after hours. That kind of burns me about, like, you know, like my dad, for instance. He had one job all of his life, where he's working now, and he climbed the ladder to like management position and stuff. That doesn't exist anymore. Like all you young guys that are getting ready there, that are watching the channel right now, that are going through schooling and college and graduating, don't expect to get a job and hold that job until retirement. That don't exist anymore. Holy, it sucks. I want what my parents had. Take a job, do that job, stick with that job, and retire from that job, you know, do retired things. Nowadays, if you plan on retiring, you better be putting your own money away, because heaven forbid you expect to get a pension. Especially in Canada. Holy crap, Canada pension sucks. Mom was telling me about it, what she's going to be getting, and I'm like, how can the elderly survive on this? Why do we treat the elderly worse than we treat friggin' people on welfare? Makes no sense. But it is what it is, right? Treating the seniors who've been there, done that. Like, you're supposed to respect your elders, I thought. And part of respecting would be give them a damn good life for, like, surviving that long, for crying out loud. I'm not saying make them millionaires overnight. I'm saying friggin' give them some frickin' money. They busted their asses hard and long enough. Kept the country going. Pay them. I've been paying into old age pension since I turned 16 and got my social insurance number. Before that, I was just working under the table because I was too young to have a SIN. So I just basically, you know, I was a dishwasher and got paid under the table. I wanted a job. I wanted to buy a computer. Dad wasn't going to buy me a computer. Figured I'd respect it more if I earned it myself. And, you know what? He's freaking right. Kids nowadays don't respect things. They'll smash an iPhone and not care because mommy and daddy will buy them a new one. But you make that kid get a job, get a paper route, do something. Get off your ass, go mow some lawns, go friggin' rake some leaves, go push some snow around. Earn some money, go out and buy that iPhone, and you watch how quickly they break the screen on that one. Holy, they bust their ass trying to get it. When they do get it, they'll respect that thing so much, they will, like, baby it. They'll have it sitting in, like, a velour case to make sure it doesn't even get a scuff on. They will treat that thing with more respect than they'll treat you. I'm telling you right now. Kids need to learn that value. I sure as hell did. Everything I own, I bought, and I respect. Anyway, enough of me talking, because that's all I ever frickin' do. I'll talk to you when I get home. Hey! Looks like this thing is going to be sitting pretty for the next 4 weeks. Kinda don't need that anymore. And after my next bout of night shifts, it's going to be sitting pretty for a while, because I don't really use a laptop unless I travel down to visit, like, bloke or whatever, and I want to do some on-the-site editing and uploading. Other than that, everything's done on desktops around here. Laptops are kind of pointless. Who's the puppy? Who's the puppy? Who's the puppy? So you guys probably seen him comment on the channel every once in a while. For those of you who read the comments on the channel every once in a while. Krusty on the channel. He messaged me on Facebook and he gave me a great idea for something to do on YouTube. And like, for instance, on days where I don't upload because I just have nothing to make a video on, gave me an idea of something I can do. And buddy, I do appreciate it, but I'm going to explain to you why I can't do it after I explain what it is after I take a piss. Okay, I freaking needed that. Basically, what he said to me was, on days that you have no content, why don't you download one of your older videos, re-upload it as a throwback video, so that for people who basically don't feel like going back in time and watching the older stuff, can just watch the newer, watch it as you re-upload it. And here's the problem with that. Great idea, don't get me wrong. I think it's a brilliant idea, because if it wasn't for Adpocalypse and YouTube censoring and all that nonsense, I would totally be for doing that. But because of Adpocalypse, and because of their new ways and the algorithm and the way everything works, based on how YouTube will filter your content if there's swear words in it, it's something I can't really do. And I really don't feel like generating a bunch of flags on my channel and having YouTube freaking out. Because let's face it, in the older videos, I swore like a sailor. It was bad. Lots of curse words, especially in the later years. It wasn't so bad in the beginning, but things got pretty brutal near the mid, especially close to the end. I think every fourth word was a swear. Definitely not kid friendly, if you know what I mean. Alright guys, it's getting early. I'm tired. I can barely keep my... I just edited the vlog, guys, and it's currently 8:30 in the morning. I'm done. I need to go to bed. I need to, like, sleep, wake up, put in a workout, even though I already killed myself tonight. Not sure what the old Fitbit's saying, but I know I got my steppies in. Definitely got my steppies in. Let's see what the old Fitbit says for me. You guys ready for this nonsense? Are you ready? You are ready. Day is just beginning. We got 17 floors in, 5.28 miles, 91 minutes of exercise, 1,780 calories down. And I don't know why that's jumping around. Is this still sinking? It's still sinking. And 11,258 steps in. And the day has just begun. But for me, this vlog is over. So, yeah. On that note, people, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I got some news on tomorrow's vlog. That's pretty friggin' awesome for me. I'm stoked about it. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But for today, we're shutting her down. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go, people. And until next time, like I always say, keep on vlogging.